official timepieces. All right, if that's the case, I'll go ahead and call the street committee meet. Spit that out. I'll go ahead and call this meeting to order for the street committee, March the 22nd, 2022. Where's my tongue go? All right, Andrew, it's on you.
Okay, so we have 3 new items this evening. The first, I'll draw your attention, it's actually not the top one in your pile, it's actually the one-page plat that may be the last one. It will look like this.
Okay. Yeah.
And this was actually one that was approved back in July. Our code says that if it's not recorded within 60 days, then it's no longer valid. So basically, it's the Economic Development Authority coming back with this plat to get it reapproved. We did not have any additional comments. I will show you where it is in the corporate, in the Falling Branch corporate park. The best way to kind of figure out where we are is right down from backcountry. We're out there today. This is actually a gravel drive, but it is a publicly dedicated right-of-way, and the Economic Development Authority does have potential economic development prospect, and that we would be paving the road for is actually on this side. But what they're doing here is I'll go to the plat. Mike has miraculously able to take the plat and put it on the overlay for with the aerial in the background, so it's a little easier. But basically, what they've done is they've taken this lot line, and there's a public utility easement here, and they've relocated it over here. And that's really it.
This was originally approved in July 2021?
Correct. Creating this lot line here. Relocating this lot line. Typically, if it's just a lot line adjustment, that would be something that would be approved administratively. Mm-hmm. But since there was a public utility easement that's being relocated, that is something that would come to. This new lot 2A is a little over 4 acres. The new lot 2D is 6.
And this is going to be paid for by the county?
So this is currently owned by the county, by the Economic Development Authority.
Okay.
And if the road is to be approved, they would probably be working with the state. They would only improve it to here. This point in time really just provides access to the EP substation.
So what you're saying is this is where this line this is where the property line was, and now it's going to be over here?
Correct.
Okay.
So we're just shifting this lot line, vacating this lot line, and then
It's already already approved, I don't know what issue would arise now, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, no, seriously.
Come on now.
I'm thinking it was already
Come
approved.
on now. All right, I'll agree. I don't have any problem with it.
Well, I meant that genuinely.
I know you did.
I think they kind of lost track of it, and then it just fell into that 60-day rule.
Okay. Did we, in July, did we approve the adjustment?
Correct, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The adjustment was approved in July, so it's coming back before us, because it's been over 60 days. Yeah, I really think. That watch me say that screw up my tongue. All right. Yeah, the overlay, I mean, that, to me, that helps, you know, to, you know, where the boundaries are at.
Well, I just have the plat in the folder for presentation tonight, but would
Okay.
you like the overlays as well? That probably would
Well, what do you call an overlay?
be. Well, that the aerial is in the background.
Yeah, I took the plat and overlaid the aerial.
Yeah, I
with
love
it.
that.
Yeah, so that it gives you to me, it provides that third dimension.
Yeah.
It lets you,
Yeah.
you know, other than just lines on a white piece of, 11 by 17 paper.
It doesn't, yeah,
It shows you where the road is, what's around it,
okay.
For me, it's 1,000 words.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. I know, until then, I was just kind of folding these up for matching
Not
where
the
we
track,
were at.
yeah.
I really like that.
Okay. I'm looking at, okay, yeah. Overlays, that's good. I should have said myself, I'm a visual learner. You know, I gotta see it.
That's why you drive to the site. That's why you drive to the site. You tell me you drive to the sites when they're on streets,
Okay.
when they're brought up here.
No,
I just want to.
I do,
Well, come
I
on.
do. I do, I wanna see what I'm talking about.
So any other questions on this one before?
I don't have any more questions.
The second item? Okay, great.
I don't have to see what we're seeing.
I guess that would have a recommendation of approval
Yes,
from the committee.
yeah, yes.
You tell me otherwise.
So which one are we going, we're
So
gonna
we will
go
go
in
to
this
Depot
order
Street next. Yes.
I mean,
So,
on the agenda,
Right, so on the agenda, it was the,
on council agenda, that's what I'm referring to.
okay, and that should be, plat showing subdivision of tax parcel 4978.
So that's what I'm saying, so it's gonna go in this order.
Yes. So it'll be on Depot Street. For homes in Depot. This house was taken down. They're doing a duplex.
He just now asking for the approval of plat, oh, the plat was just with y'all, cause duplex is almost, looks like it's almost finished.
Right, with this zoning district,
Okay.
a developer can do a two-family dwelling duplex without any further permission from the town beyond getting building permits, really. And, the reason why they are before you tonight is because they now want to subdivide down the central wall of the two units, so that each unit would be on a separate parcel,
Gotcha.
which is fairly common for duplexes. You could have a duplex on one lot, so two units would be on one lot, or, you can subdivide down that center wall.
So they plan on selling?
So you could sell them separately.
Okay,
Correct.
okay,
So Mike,
okay.
again, has put you can see the edges of the plat that's before you, here laid on top of the aerial.
Was,
That's where the old house was.
Was the old house was here, correct?
and then the outline is where the duplex is going, or is.
Correct. Duplex here, or one unit here, one unit here, center line would go down the back. We do have a rule for subdivision that if the right-of-way is not up to the town standard right-of-way, meaning is not 50 feet, then the subdivider is required to donate or provide an easement for the area that would make up 25 feet to the center line of the road. So they're not responsible for, for all of it. It would be the responsibility of the folks across the street if they ever were to subdivide at least half of the right-of-way. We require them to make up to 25 feet. So in this case, there's 20 feet to the center line of the road. So they are required to provide an easement that would allow us to expand the road. If we have a project that did so, or to add sidewalk or to add utilities. Sometimes it's going to be dedicated entirely to the town. In this case, we are just asking for an easement because of the setbacks of the units. It would make them non-conforming with the dedicated right-of-way. So we are allowing, in this case, to just provide for an easement, allow for the road to be widened or for sidewalk or for
But all they're asking for is to subdivide the lot.
subdivide the lot so they can sell it.
No question?
About 15.
So,
And it does border right of way to the back, but this is unimproved portion of Home Street.
I was wondering how they were gonna put a house in there, but they have done it. I mean, it's close to the road, but you know
Yeah,
what?
I mean, we it was, the way the lot, slopes down, we thought it would be challenging as well.
Yeah,
They're well on their way now.
yeah.
A 5-foot easement, that just automatically included, that's not something that we need to do anything about, right?
No, that was just some, that was one thing that we went back, that we asked the developer to provide, and so I just wanted to call.
Okay.
Do we know the address for this?
The former house was 472 D.
Right.
And then 470,
So it's okay.
We did just call it out on the agenda.
Okay.
Any additional comments on this one?
Good, I'm good. You good?
Okay,
We good?
we're good.
Right, so the last one is at the end of Scattergood Drive. This is the old window factory, door factory. If you've ever driven past Public Works, this is Public Works here. And it is at the end, and then we have our Diamond Hills Conservation Area back here. Back in 2020, council took action to, I'll zoom in here so. Action to vacate Scattergood Drive through here. It didn't go anywhere and really was essentially part of their lot. And so the new owners took over and they started to subdivide the space and to provide for different uses. They requested in 2020 vacate the right of way, which council approved. And one of the conditions was that a 30-foot egress be, dedicated and paved through here. And that would be for the public to be able to provide access to Diamond Hill. So if we decide to do a parking lot in this area at some point so people can access the conservation area, that would allow us to do so, and the public would have the right to drive across, their lot in order to get. Also, utility easements in here that are being dedicated, and, this plat started about the same time, and it just kind of fell off the radar, and then they recently come back. It would vacate this right of way, and essentially the lot would become larger, up here too. Really, we have, there's a creek and it borders the north and southern right of way.
Yes,
Right away.
correct.
Really a continuation of cleaning up the right of way vacation.
Good.
Those are all the three items that I had for you this evening. I didn't know if there's any other business that you would want to bring up, or items to follow up on.
I would put this, no parking signs up yet, down at the, hotel.
We have to check with Public Works.
We did. I think
I
we
know,
did.
like, the next day, we, need to work order for Public Works. Notice they probably, but we just have to check it.
I think Chief said that we did at the last meeting afterwards, but I haven't seen them.
Guess work. All right. Anything else?
I don't have anything else.
I have nothing else. Y'all have anything else? Yeah. With that being said, meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
Thanks.